Last couple of months, sweeping all before them. Arsenal overtaken in the Premier League, Real Madrid dispatched in the Champions League, and Inter awake next Saturday. Before that, though, Pep Guardiola's team have a first ever Manchester FA Cup final to contest.
Excuse me, another situation where Man City can control the ball, but his skill set gives it, he can go in there, he could do if he wants to, of course he can.
It's a really big afternoon for Marcus Rashford, you know, Manchester United fan, you know.
Great occasions.
And of course that went to a replay, Ricky Villa's goal. This is just for you and I, people of our age. Bruce Forsyth in red trousers before Liverpool-Newcastle running when he was, you know, the #1 entertainer in the country.
But that's when the FA Cup was amazing. We saw so many other things that was going on alongside. It was just a special day, and it still is.
I think anyone's going to look back and analyse any performance as long as you win.
How were you in the tunnel before 2011? I mean, is there any part of you that thinks, blimey, I'm playing in an FA Cup final? Very, very, very, very few of you who want to be professional footballers make it to professional football, let alone the top level, let alone the FA Cup final.
No, I think that initial excitement came when you qualify for the final, when you reach it, but when you're there in the tunnel, you just focus when you...
Imagine if he hadn't won it in 1998. Manchester City coming in, huge favourites, eager to get closer to history. Before their final day defeat to Brentford, they were unbeaten in 25 games. But Manchester United have a legacy to protect. Nobody else has done the treble, and they don't want them to. Especially doing the Poznan. And what a position Haaland has been. Marcus Rashford has responded in kind. We'll be talking about his goals as it hadn't been for the 52 that Haaland had scored, and which captain will be picking up the trophy by the time we leave here tonight. For one, legacy is on the line. For the other, there is a step towards history. Cup winners in Scotland and England, Ali McCoist and Lee Dixon with me in the commentary box. And United have gone with Rashford through the middle. That's Gundogan! One of the fastest goals ever scored in an FA Cup final. Has stunned Manchester United before they even got going. Less than 16 seconds on the clock. And İlkay Gundogan, who always turns up in May, has delivered in June in the sunshine at Wembley.
Well, we caught a lot of people by surprise, me included. It's just a loose ball. And that's what you do with a loose ball around the box. He's been City's heartbeat throughout this season.
Done better with a header, possibly. Knocked it into an area away from Gundogan. I don't know, we'll see it again.
Got to get their concentration right here. De Bruyne. And it's another opportunity, this time for Rodri, which goes flashing past the post. Manchester United are going to wake up. They're going to wait cheerfully by Fernandes. And Grealish is on the hunt for a second Manchester City goal. Fernandes. Now Casemiro.
And as disruptive as it is, what they have done, United, in the early stages, and it's not 10 minutes gone yet.
Find Fernandes. There was a deflection.
Area. Casemiro's trying to pick him up. They do get into that no man's land in between the two lines, then they're in big trouble because they've got, as we've talked about, Haaland. That
Kanji backing off. Rashford wanting the ball again. Diaz stepping in. Rodri. Gundogan. Haaland made a run. He got something on it. It was away from Varane. He wasn't too far away. They almost were out of the game again then.
I mean, it's just brilliant forward play. I mean, he turns Varane
off and running. Bruyne trying to hold on to it, and in the end, Christian Eriksen. Casemiro's delivery. Rashford's flick. Didn't trouble the Manchester City goalkeeper.
A bit heavy, but Rashford's trying to make the most of it. Diaz has managed to wander. It's De Bruyne. David De Gea. Have to keep an eye on it.
What a take. It's all about the take here on the half turn. Allows
The right ball just didn't hit it hard enough. Point of view.
Paul Tierney has received the instruction from David Coote to have a look at it. He is now watching it. He's going to
cannot give it.
He's giving a penalty. It's Fernandes against Ortega.
It's 1-1 in the cup final, and somehow Manchester United are back in it, and they have quite literally been given a helping hand.
Well, in all fairness, you have to say after conceding after 13 seconds, United have got themselves back in the game. They've quietened the Manchester City chances. They've only had that one from the header, and they've kind of plotted away and started to get back in the game, but they've been given an absolute gift.
Well, I think the Manchester United players are unhappy because they feel as if something has come onto the pitch.
Short from De Bruyne to Silva, back to De Bruyne. Teases it into the 6-yard box, and Casemiro had to be on. And now Stones, look where he's gone. Pulls it back. De Bruyne challenged by Fred. And now Manchester City won the penalty.
no, did brilliant for
Them up the pitch. Rashford still got it. He's been a rarity up until now. Here is Varane. What a chance. Not a regular scorer by any stretch of the imagination, but that was a chance. Shaw just holding off Bernardo Silva, who's wanting more action to be taken.
Yeah, he had a little...
Rashford getting the bounce of the ball. Gundogan attempting to clear. There's a bit more pressure from Manchester United right at the... Late from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Not sure how much contact there was, but De Bruyne. Keane next, half-time at Wembley. It's Manchester City 1. Being a City fan and all that.
Yeah, it wasn't about being a City fan, it was about being a football fan. It's still never... I've not met one person who thinks it's a penalty apart from him. And let's not forget that
Silva. De Bruyne passes it through the 6-yard box, but it's behind Erling Haaland. This is Sancho. Tricking his way into the box and almost getting past. Silva finding De Bruyne again. Fred over there engaging. And being a little too aggressive. And Kevin De Bruyne.
yeah, done him with a drop of the shot.
Comes back to Gundogan. And he's done it again!
Well, they really do score all kinds of wonderful goals. There may have been a touch of fortune about it, but it was well crafted from the set piece by Manchester City. They scored early in the first half, and they've scored early in the second. And it's that man again.
Well, it's a training ground move, there's no doubt about that, and that's where the ball's supposed to go. But Gundogan...
Wan-Bissaka down the side of the box. Best of cross. Stones. Been caught by Fred. He wasn't ending towards Diaz, and now Haaland's got it. Here's Gundogan. Too high for him.
hit him, didn't he?
A bit lower.
De Bruyne. Still Kevin De Bruyne. It's the feet of David De Gea. Block that shot on target.
There he is now. He's on the ball. Inside left.
Playmaker going for goal. Confirmation of that change. Alejandro Garnacho as well.
Work, but he runs into trouble and gives the ball away.
Lindelof stepping forward. Now Fernandes. Now Rashford. It's Marcus Rashford. And there was a bit of panic from the City back line there. Well, that was a real rocket from Rashford.
When you get